The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What you listening to, man? What they talking about? I got my hand up on that knob, trying to figure out. It doesn't matter who's the guest or what's the subject, cause they keep it 100 and them callers love it. The radio show got you tuned in, ready for action like a bad chick texting what's happening. They ain't here giving 5 o'clock news. Our hosts keep it blunt, sharing their point of views. They going in, man, cause they ain't got no filter. Cause they keep it 100, that's why we messing with you. Got you up to date with the latest with music and what's trending, that's basics. On primetime hours, you can never go wrong. And get night music and what's going on in your neck of the woods, like, hey, Al Roco on today, like, feeling entertained with the radio show. Tuesday, Thursday, taking over, let them know. Let them telephone rings, yeah, I'm on this thing.
All right, y'all, we back 2024. What's going on, fellas? Bring a friend night. Got on the go. Chris hanging out with us. My black friend, Big Debo. I'm gonna stop introducing y'all because y'all just here every week. Y'all just here,
I don't know why you do it either.
I don't. I should
The
just
bros, man. The bros, man. You know.
What's going
All
on?
I know is
How's it?
2024 done started off real fucking crazy. That's how I know it's the end of the world, bro, because this shit is too crazy.
Ghetto, bro. Being ghetto as hell.
You said it's
We
like
out
you know
here
it's the end of the
being
world.
real ghetto.
Oh, yeah. It's so much. Niggas ain't taking y'all shit no more, bro. Niggas let y'all niggas have it. They tell you what it is. Bro, it's wild, nigga. It's really wild.
No more half stepping. No more.
That's interesting that you talked about that about niggas ain't putting up with it or stuff. Now listen, I'll be the main one to say that people done wore this whole thing with Katt Williams out all the way out. But I gotta mention one part about this since this is a hip hop show. When you start affecting rap music, I gotta step up and say something, man. So Katt Williams went after everybody. Hell, he might have went after us. We don't even know about it, but he went after everybody. But one of them that he went at, man, it was kind of surprising to me was him going at Ludacris. Now, this brings up a question, like somebody come at you, what you supposed to do. So if you take a look at this clip, this is what happens when somebody comes at you and you're still trying to flex your rap muscle.
My mind, like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for life. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
All right. So you just checked out Ludacris with his freestyle concerning accusations made by Katt Williams. Now, first off, I want to say that in listening to this, first off, awful, okay? But I don't think that was a freestyle. That feel real written to me. And a few of them lines in there, like he said Illuminati, then he said Illuminati. Like, okay. I'm not trying to make this an indictment of Ludacris, all right? I think we kind of like Ludacris around here. He's got some great songs, blah, 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 whatever.
He on the top 50 Billboard, miss.
But
by the way, Lauryn Hill was ranked above or higher than that nigga. I don't understand how that shit is. I still don't understand that shit. Lauryn Hill ranked number 30 on the Billboard list. I'm not letting that shit go. It's 2024 and I'm not gonna let it go. Ever letting it go.
You shouldn't. Rick Ross was not on that list, I don't believe.
He was 50.
He was just way too low.
Yeah.
And we're not letting go of that either.
No.
But they need to be held accountable for that list. We got to hold Luda accountable for that trash. Okay,
I have to.
That shit was bad. Okay. You know what the vibes that shit was giving me? Y'all know on Family Guy when they would make references to Will Smith and he'd be like,
yeah.
Like this shit felt whack as fuck, bro. Like you definitely.
School supplies.
School supplies. Hey,
make sure you find your homework, kids.
Ask it before you
Get
give up.
jiggy.
Whoa. Yeah, no, Luda, like we got to hold Luda accountable for this shit, bro. Because we could have went without that shit, bro. It was terrible. Like for a second there, I was like, damn, man, Luda just might need to stick to just doing movies.
I don't know. We listen. Okay. You okay? I will say this officially. That shit was some hot ass, bro. And I don't know what the fuck my nigga Luda on, but I know he better than that. I'm thinking he had an off day. The nigga got that is if you look up straight in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of Luda from Katt Williams because that was a stray if I ever saw one, bro. Like that nigga caught that nigga ain't even a comedian. This nigga catches strays for no reason. So maybe he was off. I get it. It was ass. But let's not act like Luda didn't destroy a motherfucker on the same song that he was on with the motherfucker. Can we remember Stomp, nigga?
Yeah,
y'all don't remember Stomp from Young Buck? That nigga told T.I., nigga, he said, please stay off the T.I.P. of my dick.
Listen to these lyrics, dog. And I got a question for y'all with this. Listen to he said, ain't never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. Now this is coming from somebody who did a freestyle and posted it on social media and said never did shit for likes.
So okay. You're right about that. But also, he ain't lying in the shit he's saying. Because Katt Williams essentially is doing that shit. Like, Katt Williams called out the entire industry. Maybe 5 years too late, if you want to be honest with it. Did he burn up the internet? Absolutely. But like all this shit happened to Katt Williams supposedly years and years ago. Why you holding that shit in like a motherfucking like super spy, nigga? Like what are we doing?
To be fair, I guess you know we debated this on the show before, but like where has he been for 5 years? Like
that's what I'm saying. He just got out of jail.
He even said with Shannon Sharp, he was like, you're the first person I've like talked to that I feel comfortable telling all this to. So I don't know. Like,
no, you felt comfortable saying that shit to anybody that would have had your ass, nigga. That's right. Nigga, you had a list and you went. If y'all, first off, niggas don't even know that nigga was talking about everybody. That nigga ranted for 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
you ever ranted
catching strays? Like, who the fuck got beef with him? Like,
you ever ranted? Niggas, we rant every week on this show, and it's only for 5-10 minutes at the most. Like that nigga did it for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's only once a week. That's what I'm trying to.
All Luda had to do was do like 50 Cent and just be like, you know. Floyd Mayweather said, "Fuck Nelly, fuck T.I., fuck 50 Cent." What I do? Like, you know, like all he had to do was just put about a video like that. He would have been cool. But
you know what I would have did? Bro? I would have been sitting at home in a robe and fucking had like that Dave Chappelle skit where he was married, fucking with Oprah. He had got her pregnant and was just wiping my tears with fucking dollar bills, nigga. That's what I would have did. Some rich nigga shit, like nigga, I'm way richer than you, bitch. Like you ain't got no money. I'd have made that nigga feel like the most brokest, pettiest nigga on the planet, and that. Or do like motherfucking Steve Harvey did and just don't say shit. Steve Harvey's like, I'm way bigger than you.
Steve Harvey said something, but it wasn't Steve Harvey. That shit was funny, bro. Somebody like did an impression of that nigga, and it sounded just like Steve Harvey, bro. That shit was funny.
Look, check this out, dog. This is my question I was trying to get with y'all because I want to know where y'all head is with that. Is that just because somebody say some shit, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but this is a lesson in you ain't got to respond. Like Luda ain't have to say nothing. He ain't had to respond and at all. It's the same thing with Jimmy Kimmel responding to Aaron Rodgers. He wasn't even funny. Like I'm tired of these people who have an opportunity to make something out of something and they flunk. Jimmy Kimmel wasn't funny responding to Aaron Rodgers. Ludacris flunked big time trying to respond to Katt Williams, and it don't. What does it lead to? Like, is it necessary?
Because sometimes it ain't about being funny. Sometimes it ain't about being funny. Sometimes it's just about you gotta let a nigga know where you at. Like this is the essential, and we've talked about this before. This is a nigga moment. This is the beginnings of a nigga moment. This is literally somebody say some shit about you, and you gotta let them know where you at. Now, did they do it in the right way? No. I think Jimmy was more effective in what he was saying than what Luda was saying? Because Jimmy was just basically saying, listen, stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. I know he went on the show and he said the shit and that was whack. But that initial, like when he responded on Twitter, like, fuck you, nigga, I'm gonna take your ass to court. He did it the white way. But you know, white folks gonna sue your ass, nigga. That's what they gonna do. And you gonna keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. I don't want my name on your dick sucker at all, bitch. Keep it out of there. Don't say it. Now, when he went on the show and he started talking about it, that's when it wasn't funny. But initially he responded right. All Luda had to do was do that. Like, nigga, don't come with me. I'm a rapper, but I am a nigga, and I will meet your little short ass where you at. Don't try me. That's what I would have did. I would have been real with it. I would have been like, no, nigga, I'm not on this level. You ain't touching me on the money wise, and kiss my ass. And if I see you, it's gonna be on sight, nigga. That's what I would have said to that nigga. You a short little micro mini pimp, like he said on Friday, nigga. Just fuck that shit. But he chose to use his lyrical talents, and it wasn't effective. And now he made the whole city look soft.
Yeah, and I look, Luda is one of my tops, though. One of my faves. Look, he didn't even have to do that like that, man.
He like 43 on the Billboard chart. Like on the Billboard.
He could have flexed a video of him on a big yacht overseas or something. Could have flexed his, could have. Hey, look how many albums I sold. Look how many records I sold. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't even did records. You know what I would have did? I would have took my box office payouts. I'd have been like, you see these movies I was in?
Yeah.
Let's look at the movies you was in. Let's see how much they gross.
Shit,
that's how you heard a nigga.
Alone.
That's how you heard a nigga, bro. You be like, listen, Fast 5, I was in that shit. Oh, that shit did $1 billion. Let's see what next Friday did, or Friday after next. Oh, that shit did 300 million. Like that's what I would have did. Meet petty where petty is at. Don't try to use your own talents to be petty. You gotta meet a nigga where they at. That's just what it is.
Like, do you think he recorded it in the studio and then
he tried that multiple times? He wrote
that shit 5 times.
But I'm holding his friends accountable too, because there was some niggas in the studio that was like, oh yeah, bro, yeah, post that shit, bro, yeah.
Shaka Zulu, all them niggas, all you motherfuckers, Future Flavors, nigga, you niggas fucked up. Chris Lover, y'all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all from Ludacris, he's Chris Lover to me. Lover, you fucked up on that shit there. Shaka Zulu, how the dare you let that nigga put that shit out? That's about as bad as that T.I. song he put out a couple years ago about the rape allegations and shit. That's that level bad, bro. It's bad. It's so bad. And I know he better. Is
it like Robin Thicke singing the Paula Patton bad? Like, that pandering.
Oh,
I mean, at least the album.
I remember that 16.
I remember it too.
That shit's embarrassing.
That wasn't bad. Like, it was bad, but it was like,
no. He made a whole album.
He made a whole album.
The album was called Paula. You don't get much worse than that.
Yeah,
listen,
the main song.
I'd rather listen to that album again than to listen to that Luda freestyle 20 more times.
Hey, that pussy got to be overrated, bro. I can't. There's no way. Listen, Future told y'all that pussy overrated, nigga. Future told y'all that pussy overrated. There's no way that I'm singing to Paula Patton. I'm sorry, guys. She's okay. She's not even a good actress, guys.
No, that's facts on the actress part.
She's not even a good actress. She has like 2 acting faces.
Mid-ass movies, bro. Her catalog is mid.
Let me just tell you, one of my favorite pastimes with my baby mama is we will turn on I forget the name of the movie, but it's like she's a flight attendant. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And we just rag on this movie because we went to the movie theater to see this shit.
Yeah, movie.
And it was terrible. And the only reason we went to watch it is because Ricky Smiley was in it. And we're big fans of Ricky Smiley. My mom used to do travel for Ricky Smiley. My aunt was his manager. So I've known Ricky Smiley since I was like 7 years old. And that's the only reason I went to watch this movie, because he was in this movie. And I was like, Ricky, this is a shitty fucking movie. It's a shitty fucking movie, bro. Which kind of makes sense what Katt Williams was saying, because this shit was ass, bro. It was ass. But that movie is terrible. Paula Patton is terrible.
She's in, bro. They all mid.
That's right. With Queen Latifah, she was terrible in that.
She was. That's a pretty decent flick, though. It's okay. But
I
screams
beg
BET.
to differ.
It screams BET in the afternoon. You ain't got shit
Oh
else.
no, it
popping.
absolutely is. But Queen Latifah was asking that too.
Hold on, I gotta go to 16 right here. It's on TV. You watching it?
No.
All right, so it's not good. It's not good.
It's not good. It's terrible.
You gonna turn the channel.
Let me tell you this.
I'm out.
You know why it's terrible? Common ain't the problem. Queen Latifah is the problem in Just Right, because Queen Latifah does not make me believe that she likes men. Let's just call a spade a spade. Queen Latifah couldn't. Common, let's just be honest, right? Common probably one of the most good looking. Wasn't he voted like most good looking nigga from People or some shit like that?
Oh no, bro, his catalog is crazy.
No, Common's a great actor, but what I'm saying
No, I'm
is,
not talking about.
No. He's talking about his.
He's talking about his catalog,
his resume, his roster.
How the fuck did we get here?
Absolutely, but like he has turned many a bitch on, and Queen Latifah couldn't even pretend like she liked the dick. Like that shit was crazy to me.
Bruh,
that movie is ass.
See, now, as this is proving my point, this shows you just how egregious what Robin Thicke did, what Ludacris did. The fact that we was like, I don't even want to talk about that shit. We're gonna pivot to how mid Paula Patton's catalog is, even though she got Mission Impossible Ghost on her resume, and that movie's good.
You're right.
But it ain't because of her.
I want to stress for the record. Forms of Torture. I gotta listen to the Paula Patton Get Her Back album, or listen to Ludacris's verse a million times. No, I ain't going out like that. I'm listening to the Paula Patton album, bro. because
you got more variety. What if Luda put out a whole album of this? So this is what I think. That was ass. It was a freestyle though. If Luda was able to put pen to pad and write an entire album of diss tracks about Katt Williams, do you think that it's better than what that was? I think it is.
No, I don't want.
I give it a benefit of a doubt.
It's over.
I don't want to hear it.
I'ma always stand by this. If Luda can go toe to toe on a song with Lil Wayne, Last of a Dying Breed, if you don't know the name of the song, if you don't know it, go listen to that. If Luda has time to put something on the pad, bro, going ape shit. He going ape shit.
Luda's so cold that DJ Khaled, who famously said he was not going to make a remix to I'm So Hood, made a remix just so he could put Luda on that bitch.
I mean,
that nigga cold.
Verses. He do. I mean, we're not denying that. You know, even
and
though
what I'm saying is,
he got John Henry on his resume, and then he got that other movie with Queen Latifah that we did the review for that I can't remember the name of right now, and they were all ass, and I should technically hate him.
It is John Henry, and I will never ever forgive you for making us watch that movie.
If Luda put a pen to paper and wrote a diss album about Katt, like a whole what EP? What's the EP? 7 tracks. If he did a 7-track album,
songs. Yeah,
well,
it was all diss tracks. That shit would be right. Come on.
No, how about we just don't respond as a rapper to a fucking comedian? Is what we do.
I think that's that's what you should have done. But we're here now. And the nigga moment happened. Some dumb nigga in his clique was like, "Yo, you got to respond to this nigga. This Katt fucking Williams. This short ass nigga. That nigga been too white shit up his nose. You got to say something." And he went in there on his, "I'm Ludacris. I'm going to beat him down. I got millions." That shit was stupid.
In my life, I'm never going to forget a Luda because he thought he ate on that motherfucker. He didn't eat a bite. That shit was awful.
So a Luda is so dumb.
And that's why I don't want to hear no pen to paper, no 7-track EP. Because there might
you don't think he time out. You know time out. Have you heard Stomp before?
Bro, this is not 2004.
Wait. No. I'm using this as a background case to prove that he can do this. Have you heard Stomp before, EZ?
Yes, but look, this ain't the mid 2000s, bro. I don't want nothing to do with a 7-track Ludacris.
It's time to move on,
bro.
Debo, I need your help with something, please.
I will not. I won't.
Luda making this freestyle that
I know. Wrap it up by the close of business.
Please tell me what everybody needs to do with all this shit. What would they need to do?
Wrap that shit up by the close of business tomorrow. I got it.
Yes,
I got it. Motherfucker.
You are now listening to The Radio Show.
She done had 2-3 different boyfriends that all say the same fucking thing, that she is a verbally abusive and she isn't a verbally abusive woman to them. Like, when at some point, like, I say this all the time, and I never say this in front of you, Diva, but I'm gonna have to bring you into the niggerdom today. At some point, when we gonna start blaming her for having bad pussy? When are we gonna start saying it's the pussy's problem and not the niggas that she fucking? Because you fucking these niggas. If every nigga you fuck ain't shit, then maybe you ain't shit.
You're listening to the radio show ATL on YouTube and all other podcast providers.
So it's 2024, and it's an election year. And I don't know if y'all been following this shit, but you know me, politics is kind of my little hobby. And I follow that shit. Donald Trump just won the Iowa caucuses, which means that nigga is the front runner. He's been the front runner this entire time. What if Donald Trump beats Joe Biden this time? What are we gonna do? What are y'all gonna do if Trumpito fucking gets in office again? Now, on the one hand, content, bitch.
Yes.
Content.
Yeah. Content.
On the second hand, the world going to hell. This is why I said it's the end of the world as we know it.
Your pocket's gonna be more full, because I ain't gonna lie, that money was money when he was in office. It might have been,
Listen, and that's another thing I was arguing with niggas about. Niggas, well, Trump was giving me money. Yeah, and this is the reason why we got in a recession right now. You can't give out free money and expect it not to be no consequence, nigga. You give out a bunch of free money, nigga, and then 4 years later, it's a recession. And y'all niggas want to blame Joe on that shit. Now, I ain't saying Joe is great, but he is better than Biden. What the fuck are we gonna do? I mean, he's better than Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why he got the most votes in. He got the most votes in history.
I think people need to look in the mirror, bro. Because let me tell you, I liked paying attention to it too. But I'm a big believer in the numbers and the polls. And the polls always tell a story. Trump hasn't done a single debate. He's literally on this private TV channel, Twitter, doing his thing.
Yeah, in his own little network, whatever
it is. The polls are showing right now, out of all the big time candidates for the Republican nominee, he's literally third in electability. He's dead last when it comes to electability. Like it's a closer race when Trump is in.
Yeah. And
folks are still voting for him. He's literally playing the game by his rules. Nikki Haley went on today or yesterday.
Yesterday.
About, I'm not doing another debate until Trump's on stage. What the fuck you talking about? You just lost to him by like 20 points.
And still are down in the polls.
Stage. You're still down in the polls. Like, they're not voting for you. They're not voting for DeSantis. Like,
because here's the thing. This is the problem. DeSantis is too fake, and they get that. He wouldn't even say that he was gonna run when he knew he was gonna run the whole time. Mm-hmm. Nikki Haley is too fake, right? She is a fucking immigrant ass bitch, and just totally forgets her nationality. Her real last name ain't fucking Haley. Y'all niggas thought that shit? That bitch is a motherfucking immigrant, bro. And the fact that we sitting here in year 8, Trump's still getting half of the Republican vote. This nigga has literally changed the shape of the Republican Party. Mm-hmm. It is no longer a Republican Party. There is Republicans, and then there's Trumplicans. Trump people are their own fucking people, and they gonna vote for that nigga every fucking time. And Trump's he pushing the moderates away. So any Democrat would want Trump to win. But I don't think Joe can beat Trump again.
He can't. I'm telling you right now, he cannot.
Any other Democrat, I would have no problem. Joe is terrible.
Here's the issue, right? Number one, and I had several of my grandparents make it to their 90s. Okay, I had one make it to 100. God rest all their souls. They spoke and articulated better than what Joe Biden is doing in front of the camera. It is absolutely brutal to watch him on TV.
And I give it to him. I mean, he done been through a lot in his life. He done had 2 children die. He done had motherfucking a wife die. Got a new wife, and he done been a fucking a soldier. He done been through a lot.
I agree,
but that nigga gotta let it go.
He doesn't pass the looks test. He's struggling in that department big time. And it's not like you can go throw Kamala Harris out there because
they never groomed her correctly, Ez.
It's not even about grooming. People don't like Kamala Harris.
Yeah, they don't even respect her.
She's not popular.
People don't like Kamala Harris. They didn't like her when she was in California. They don't like her. There's too much shit baggage with that.
It would be the same thing with Hillary Clinton. Is she qualified? Sure she is. But nobody's gonna go vote for her.
Nope.
And think about this, right? Biden won the last election. You can argue about it with whoever. He won the last election.
Yeah.
But it was close. We didn't know who the winner was until almost a week later.
Man, we kind of knew in 3 days. It's just Trump was pushing the shit. We knew.
But what I'm saying is, look how many people you had to switch from that voted for Trump in 2016 that voted for Biden. Like, look at Georgia. Yeah, he won Georgia, but it wasn't by no 300,000 votes. It was like barely over 100.
Well, let me push back on that because you're correct in everything you're saying. I also think that, first off, polling is not as effective as it used to be because people are now voting earlier. Polling only really works when people are voting the day of an election. Polling really only works, and pre-polling never really worked, but it only really works when people don't cast their vote. Now people are getting polled, pre-polled, that have already voted. Like, people are asking who you voting for. Well, I'm voting for Trump, which means they already voted for Trump. Or in most cases, it's the Democrats, because Democrats are the ones who typically vote early. So when people are telling you they voted for Joe Biden, they've already cast that vote.
No, and that's where I agree with you. The polling gets messed up when you have anything over 3% that is undecided. That's when it gets tricky because you don't know which way that's gonna go.
Those are the people that truly have not voted. But most of the voting data that you see now, if they have cast for this person or that person, they've already done it. And so because of that.
But what I'm saying is, you look at Obama 2008, Obama 2012. Both of them were very great victories. You would take it, like sound victories, no doubt about it. Even the polls as they got closer, you looked at the numbers, it was still a good victory. Biden's shit was close. And if Joe Biden and the Democratic Party think that those same folks are gonna go out and vote for them again because it's Donald Trump running, they got another thing coming.
I think there's
everything in their power to get them to switch sides, even if it came down to the last minute.
You mentioned
so it's not the
off air, Debo, and you agree with this too, is that if COVID never hit, Biden does not win at all. Trump landslide.
No, I don't think so.
COVID. You don't think
so? I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you why. Because voting was down in that 2016 election? That's the election.
Yeah, a lot of us said that one out.
The voting was down because people did not want to vote for Hillary Clinton. So your typical moderates, because that's what sways election, those people that's in the middle. I'm a moderate. I vote with my issues and not just blatant, familiar ties that my grandma was a Democrat, so I'm a Democrat. I do vote with a lot of Democratic policies, but I have been known to vote for a Republican here or there because I feel like they're a better candidate for what I am.
You probably like Ez and I are. We could say we're fiscally Republican. You're like when it comes to
Because I'm not with all this sending money over there to motherfucking Russia and the motherfucking Ukraine. I'm sick of them niggas in our fucking pockets and shit. Whatever. I know it's controversial. Don't get me started on this Palestine shit. Y'all, they killing hundreds of motherfuckers more than what they killed. Anyway, I don't want to get y'all canceled. My point is a lot of people, the data showed that they sat out that 2016 election. So you had a lot of moderates that don't like Hillary, and because she got the nomination, decided not to vote. And this is how Trump got in there. He did invigorate his own base, but this is how he got in there. This is why in 2020 you've seen those people come back because they just was like, yo, I can't believe we didn't vote. We let fucking Trump in here. This is bullshit. We got to vote for Joe. Now they're not happy with Joe, but they also don't like Trump. And this is why I think that Joe Biden can pull it out if he invigorates that base. But also, Kamala Harris ain't a viable option if he dies. And it's I have the same feeling that I have in 2016, where I know people not going to sit out this election, because if Trump does get the nomination, then definitely Biden has a better chance of beating Trump. But if one of these other Republicans get that nomination, Biden is through. He's fucking through. If Nikki Haley gets the nomination, or God forbid, Ron DeSantis gets the nomination, them motherfuckers can run away with the election. And I feel like at some point, as a country, or just intelligent people, I should say, we got to make a choice of, is Kamala Harris going to ever run for president, or are we going to vote with somebody else? Because I don't think she is. I don't think that she can raise the money. I don't think that she can put together fucking a grassroots campaign to get the vote out. I don't think people want to come out and vote for her. Period.
I think personally, if she was to run, like, again, takes me back to what I said earlier. People don't respect her. You can see the fakeness through that smile, man. Nobody like her. I mean, of course, her job is not really to be seen, but like, where has she been throughout this whole presidency run?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the black people, Brian. The black people ain't like put it to you like this. When Obama won both times, he had 92% of the black vote. 92%.
Sorry.
It's an A. It's an A in high school, it's an A in college. It's a 92%. Biden had like 80 something. And guess what? That number is shrinking. There's more black men and women that are going to the Republican Party.
I don't think they'll go necessarily to the Republican Party. I think they might just stay at home again. I think that's the problem. That's what I'm afraid of.
But that's
are people just going to not show up? I mean, if you don't show up, that's a vote for the Republican Party. You're right.
Either way, he needs the black vote like crazy to even get close to what he did in 2020.
He absolutely needs the black vote. I think what's going to help him, though, and this is why I feel like if Trump is on the ticket, Biden can win, because the American public see what's going on in the House of Representatives, and they do not like that shit. That Republican shit, how they ousted motherfucking McCarthy, even though I wasn't a fan of McCarthy. McCarthy will play ball. And the way they kick McCarthy out, the way they just willing to motherfucking let the government shut down, threatening for that government shutdown, threatening people's social security, threatening people's fucking money and shit, jobs and shit. They don't like that shit. And there's a lot of Trump / people that were against Joe Biden, Republicans that are coming up for voting, that I feel like if people traditionally vote the way they do, they're just going to vote down the ticket like, oh, I'm sick of these Republicans. Let me get some Democrats in there. That's how Joe can win. But Joe should never ran in the first fucking place. Like, I get it. You're incumbent president. You should have never ran again.
He should have ran in 2016. That personally.
Had Trump not ran this time, I think Joe doesn't run. I think Joe just says, you know what, Kamala, you got it. Try to put it together. Do what you do. Because honestly, I know y'all niggas don't like to hear this. Chris Christie is not a bad fucking Republican. I know he's a shit-eating motherfucker, but when you listen to what he says, if you listen to his debates and shit, he's really speaking everything I want. The only difference is he's staunchly just Republican, and I'm more just in the middle moderate. But if one of these motherfuckers just said, I'm not a Republican or I'm not a Democrat, I'm gonna be just a moderate, independent. But they might have been able to win.
He's been around so long that people are like tired of him. Like,
and that's the same problem with Hillary.
Yeah, like, I mean, he's been around since Mitt Romney, since John McCain was running, right?
Yeah,
so it's like people have seen him. They told you no 2 times before. like they good with you. They don't want nothing to do with you.
Listen, when Pence dropped out and these Republicans was like not feeling Pence, I already knew. Oh, Trump still got this motherfucking Republican Party by the fucking
100%.
nuts.
I mean,
He got about a store in curlies, bro.
Go. I look at realclearpolitics.com. They have every poll. You can go look at every state. I mean, they have every detail on there. And these upcoming primaries, I would not be shocked if DeSantis or Haley, one of them drops out probably before Super Tuesday or around that time. Because
I definitely think by the time Carolina or the Carolina get here, South Carolina, DeSantis is gonna be out because I don't think that he can go toe to toe with Nikki Haley, and Nikki Haley, if she don't take some aim at Trump, she gonna get flushed out too.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, I get what you're saying, Debo, but when it gets closer to November, man, whoever ends up in second place, if Trump says, "Hey, you're gonna be on the ticket with me," they're gonna convince all the mother folks that you're talking about that he's pushing away. He gonna get all of them back. He gonna get whoever is the person on the ticket with him.
Yeah.
Hey man, talk them off the cliff, man. Tell them that you gonna reel me in. You gonna do blah 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 blah.
Shit. Didn't what's his name endorse him? That foreigner guy,
the Vivek guy, or whatever. Yeah, he already endorsed him.
Because he wasn't a serious candidate anyway. That nigga was only in it to get his book deal or TV show or something. He was never in it. You got to look at who the for real candidates are and who ain't. Chris Christie is a for real candidate that can't raise the money, so he out. Nikki Haley is a for real candidate, and we see that now. Ron DeSantis was a for real candidate until all that shit with Florida, all that Florida education shit popped off where he was fucking banning books and that motherfucking stopped the fucking AP African American education course. All niggas, that shit rubbed niggas the wrong way, and niggas like, well, fuck you, bro. And so now you left with Trump, and I still think that it's like you said, the closer November gets, you're right, niggas gonna fall in line. It's gonna boil down to, and I know this is cliche because niggas say this every election, it's gonna boil down to those undecided people who are like me, who vote based off of the policies that affect them in their day-to-day lives. And the problem here is Trump has already offended those people because people like me are educated, and Trump doesn't like educated people. Trump likes dumb rednecks, and the dumb rednecks gonna come out regardless. The problem is, are the people like me and like y'all gonna come out and vote for Biden because we know Trump is ultimately the bad guy, or are we gonna stay home? Because if we stay home, if we just say fuck this, I'm done with politics, I'm not voting.
Man, it was my oldest daughter that got after my ass where I can't skip no more elections. When she found out I skipped 2016, she got on my case about it, and I
so you the problem. So you're the reason. See, we've been talking about this the whole night. Wait, we've been talking about this the whole fucking night.
But I
the
said
reason
that.
I did not just say he just proved my fucking point, Easy.
I just said that.
This nigga did not vote in 2016, and this is what I just said. The reason Trump won in 16 is because niggas decided not to vote. That nigga, that light-skinned nigga, right motherfucking there.
I'm admitting it. And another thing I want to admit too is that the moment that I knew Trump had this election, you know, to put the stamp on this segment, is when he called out Ted Cruz's wife and called her ugly, and Ted Cruz was like, you know what? Fuck my wife. That's my guy right there. That's
ultimate cuck move, bro. That nigga was a cuck from that moment on, and he can't do shit about it. I'm surprised he's still fucking his wife. I'm surprised she's still giving the pussy. Because ain't no motherfucking way Trump wanted to catch a fade. I would have hit that old man in his fucking dick.
I say this all the time. It'll be on site every time I see him, and it'll never be over. Ever. It'll never be over. And my man, that man Ted Cruz said, fuck my character and my wife. I'm choosing racism over love. That's what I'm doing.
And that, to my point, Debo, is why the folks are gonna fall in line.
Yeah, man.
You can't bring Pence back on the ticket because he looked like a pushover. You know, his reputation's tarnished. I know he tried to run and be like, oh, I know Trump, I know how to beat him. No, we saw you. You a pushover. You let January 6th happen. You know, and folks blaming him for all kind of crap.
Yeah.
Hey, my guess is Haley will be the pick.
I think she would be the pick. She has to be the pick because she can bring women voters,
suburban women back. You're trying to get the white middle
Educated
class women back.
Yeah.
You bring in Nikki Haley, you do that. And people can say what they want. I know they will, but that's what Kamala Harris was. Let's keep it a beat. Let's
She was. And that's the reason why I didn't want to vote for Joe, because I didn't like Kamala Harris. I feel like she shouldn't have been the pick, but neither here nor there.
The problem, Harris, I think, so all the the educated black women and men and the ones that said
she played on her black
Greek and all that. Oh, you get them all back. You bring somebody relatable that I get it.
To sum this segment up, blame 16 for the motherfucking Donald Trump rise of 16. 16 and 16, that's your problem. See, 2016, M16, always a problem. Always a problem. Mid 16 is the problem.
He called you mid 16.
Hey, you have to insert the 50 Cent meme right here.
Mid 16, boy.
You are now listening to The Radio Show.
They are really good.
They are like the sexiest vegetables. They're so good.
Well, I don't want sexy. I want it to taste good.
You're older than all of us. You should learn to like sexy vegetables. You're gonna need them. Your joints need them.
Yes, I'm good.
You don't want to pull a muscle tying up your shoe, 16. I mean, it happens for me in your age. I'm just saying.
Your age.
You're listening to The Radio Show on YouTube and all other podcast providers.
All right, y'all. So it is that time of the show where I trigger somebody and we get into a big argument about it, and I somehow slowly just fall back and get away with whatever I just said. It's that time of the show. It's called One Gotta Go. We're going to have a topic, and we'll have the panel and myself pick one, which one's got to get the fuck or what has to stay. So we're doing a little spin mix today. We're going to pick something that has to stay. One thing has to stay instead of one thing has to go. And I just want to let you know right now, these choices are absolutely brutal. So let's get to it, all right? But one of these things has to stay, and everything else can go. All right, so we got rodents and pests. So that's one. Taxes, bills, the DMV, or the IRS. One of these things has to stay. So I'll do it again. We got rodents, pests, however you want to call it, rats, bugs, taxes, bills, the DMV, or the IRS.
Oh, that's easy.
Easy peasy.
It's easy. Rats and rodents can stay. Everything else can go.
Wait, what did you say?
No.
Wait, hold on. Am I?
Yeah. That's what you're saying has to stay. Everything else can go away.
What was it that he said?
He said rats.
He said the rodents,
rats and rodents, and all that. And I know why Chris picked it, because you can kill them motherfuckers. You can kill them.
Bills. You got bills, taxes, the IRS, the DMV.
Yeah.
Louisiana, y'all scared of some rats and rodents, man?
Yes, I am. Actually, I have a whole fear of rats, and I'm not fucking. Listen, you want to see? My name is Big Debo, and I'm a 350+ pound man, and I have been beating niggas up. I done robbed niggas. I own a fucking pistol right there. I own several guns, okay? And I will not fuck with a fucking rat in my lifetime. Do you hear what I'm saying? Fucking roach, bugs, I'll kill them all day. I ain't fucking with no rat. You want to see me turn to a girl? Watch a rat come up in this bitch. Watch a rodent. Watch a fucking possum come in here. Because a possum looks like a big fucking rat. And I swear to God, I'm gonna act like a bitch. And I don't give a fuck what you say or how you say it. None of that is worth keeping. They can all get the fuck up out of here, dog. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the easiest thing, and I don't know if y'all niggas done been to one lately, is the DMV. DMV is not tough anymore, guys. All this shit is online. All you gotta do is go before your fucking birthday and renew your shit. You don't even have to go and do a driving test, especially when you change the states. They don't even make you come to the motherfucking office. You can do this shit online, fam. It's so easy, especially in the state of Georgia. It's so fucking easy. Keep the DMV. DMV ain't tough. DMV ain't hard. If you study that book, nigga, you'll be fine. The reason niggas don't like DMV is because they don't want to open that goddamn book and study them rules and regulations because y'all don't let y'all shit get expired. Don't let your shit get expired, black folks. That's y'all problem. Y'all niggas don't want to keep open it. You knew your birthday was coming. You knew that motherfucking ID was finna go down. Fuck out of here. DMV ain't tough. Fuck a rat. Man. Fuck a rat. Fuck a rat. Fuck a possum. Fuck a raccoon. Them shits is rabid. Fuck talking about killing a motherfucking rodent. Sometimes those shits be rabid. You get bit. Now you at the hospital. And guess what? Now you generating the bill because you had to go to the motherfucking emergency room and get a fucking tetanus shot. Fuck y'all. Fuck a rat.
I'm in that category with Debo where I will kill like bugs. I'll kill anybody. I don't give a fuck about that. We're from the South, man, where these bugs, they got social security numbers. We don't give a fuck. Yeah. But he right on that shit. I ain't fucking with no, like anything, like he said, a rat, a raccoon, a possum, an armadillo, any of that shit that's outside, I'm not fucking with that shit at all. I told my wife, I was like, look, my jurisdiction is bugs. You see something else outside of that, don't call me. Call 911, motherfucker.
I don't even go take my trash out at night because I don't want to see the motherfuckers.
You speak about that because I don't, man. Like I ain't got no fence back there in my yard. So if the trash ain't out there at a certain time, it's just not going. I don't barbecue at night.
It's gonna stay, nigga. It's gonna stay. I ain't fucking with it, bro. Because guess what else is a rodent? Motherfucking coyotes. Have you seen a motherfucking coyote? Them shits will eat your dog alive, nigga. Fuck y'all, bro.
I had one of them that was in my yard that set my alarm off. Like the police came out, they sent this police officer out here that was like, he's probably big as Big Van Vader, and he was like, "Hey, you got a coyote running around here." I was like, "And you ain't pull your pistol, dog? You ain't pull
shoot that motherfucker? What are we talking about?"
He said he just walking around. You ain't pull your gat, nigga.
You better call the National Guard or somebody, because I'm not going out that bitch, bro. Man, listen.
Debo turned me around, man, because I was gonna go with then he reminded me of how much I don't like rodents and shit. So the DMV would have to say, because it is easy in the state of Georgia, man. If you want to change your name, you want to update that shit, all online. You ain't gotta go in there.
And it's like that in North Carolina. It's like that in a lot of states now.
And if you do have to go in there, the lines are all separate. Where if you like you updating your name or it's easy. You show them your information, you out of there in 15 minutes.
When I got my license way back in 1998, nigga, that's crazy. It was terrible. I will agree. And that's why but in the past 20, 30 years, these niggas done really reshaped the way they do shit. And it's not bad.
Giving them a little bit too much credit there. No, it's probably been like
I ain't spent no time in there. And then I got my shit renewed.
I give you that. 5 years. I'm just saying 5 years.
My shit got renewed for 8 years. I spent more time finding a parking spot than I did inside the place. I had allotted all this time. I took a day off of work. Nigga, I was done in 20 minutes.
You can pay $40 or $50 and get that shit for 8 years now, nigga. That's 2 fucking presidential terms, nigga. Think about that shit. The whole Obama administration, you can get your license, nigga, and not have to renew. Come on now.
Yep. So I'm with you on that. When you turn me around.
Fuck it. Put my boots on. I'm gonna fire on me some fucking.
Yeah. Look, I have no problem
firing them bitches up.
The cockroaches and the mosquitoes and all that shit, but a world without them, and I ain't got to worry about that shit no more. I can't pass that up, bro. That's definitely got to go. Yeah, for me, my pick was probably gonna be the DMV too, because if I could live in a world without the damn mortgage and utility bills, I'm taking that. I just on your ass about whatever the fuck, and that's, you know, I could say this for random, but
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about rats, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up over here, Britt. Now I'm looking at shit. I know ain't no rats in here, but y'all got me fucked up over here.
Yeah, the IRS be chasing us down for some damn pennies and nickels, and they got folks out here not even paying taxes, bro. Come on, man. But yeah, I think for me it's the DMV too. That's gotta stay. But even the fact that I gotta go online and renew my license and my shit clean as hell. Like I ain't got no tickets, nothing, bro. Like why?
That's first world problems if I ever heard it. The fact that I have to sit on the phone in my bed in my drawers and put the numbers.
Hey, look,
is the most first world shit I've ever heard in my life.
It
fuck
is.
calling somebody for something, bro. They don't even play the dope ass waiting music no more, bro. They switched that shit up, bro. They don't even play the cool waiting music.
Yes. Who's calling them? You just go on the website. Who's calling?
Dude, sometimes I gotta talk to somebody and let them get an earful on some shit, bro. Yo, I am not getting stuck in what I call the computer trap, where you asking me these basic ass questions. I don't have a frequently asked question. I need to talk to somebody about this shit to fix it.
Oh, so you pulling the Karen card? That's what that's. Oh, my bad, Kyle. Because it's Kyle. You a guy, Kyle card.
No. It ain't even Karen, bro. Perfect example, Delta. If you go on Delta and try to get them to fix something online, they can't do that shit. You got to literally talk to an agent and have them switch your flights and do all this other stuff. That is, it's difficult shit like that. Yes,
nigga, that's your problems. We don't catch flights like that. That's first world fancy first class problems, nigga.
An example. The people that listen to this, they will understand. They'll be like, you know what? Easy's right. There is some shit you got to talk to people on the phone about, because they just send you to this automated shit and be like, oh, here's a frequently asked question. I don't have a frequently asked question. I really need to call.
I don't think your audience is as fancy as you think they are. I also think that your old fancy first class ass.
No.
I demand to get upgraded. And they're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade you. And then you're gonna be quiet because you're gonna be sitting in the first class.
See, that's where you got it wrong. To upgrade, you just gotta do that shit on the app. Easy peasy. Bam.
I think
Hold on. I'm trying to put the people on game, bro. If you try to change your flight and you try to do that shit on the app, don't do it, bro. Because they jipping you. Yo, you can call an agent and they can flip that shit for you with ease. Don't get gypped, bro. They be having these cheaper rates that they don't be showing on the app and online. I'm trying to save y'all some money. It ain't even about the first class.
Next meetup, don't worry. Next meetup, I'm calling your black ass so I can get my ticket first class. Cause I hate flying, bitch. That shit, I have to pop my pill before I get on the fucking flight. I already know. I'm one of them. Yep, I'm one of them motherfuckers. I gotta pop a pill because my butthole be tight on that motherfucker, and I could. And I swear to God, I'm a fucking have a heart attack. So I gotta pop that pill, baby. That's Xanax, nigga.
Here's your sign.
But seriously though, like if you're trying to cancel some subscriptions, they make your ass call. They don't let you get away with it on the. I'm just telling you, bro. Sometimes you gotta call the phone.
That's the Apple people problem because I steal all my subscriptions. What are you talking about?
Okay, if you have Sirius XM radio, you would have to call them to cancel it. You can't do it online.
First class problems from EZ. Rich nigga problems.
I said
he's just letting us know where he come from. You the Danny of this show, just rich as fuck. Sirius XM.
No.
Who? What? Nigga.
Look, I can make myself look real broke. Anybody got Diva number? We can call her right now, and we can feel broke here in 2 seconds.
Because the bougie has no limits with that one.
You know what to do. I'm not trying to shoot a stray at Diva, but like Diva sent out a virtual Christmas card, wishing everybody Merry Christmas, bro. Like
the bouginess is crazy, but the fact that niggas is catching strays all night has got to be the theme of the show because everybody catching strays.
You are now listening to The Radio Show.
I'm okay with Derek Carr because, you know, he white, but he a real ass nigga. Here's why.
You're listening to The Radio Show ATL on YouTube and all other podcast providers.
One.
Well, this is usually Diva's segment of the show because this is what she does the best, but she ain't here. So I'm taking over for my baby. What's up, Diva? Mwah. Anyways, this is the random segment of the show, which means you can get whatever is on your chest off. It could be something nice. It could be something terrible. It could just be you tired of sitting in traffic in Atlanta because I know y'all niggas is, but it could be whatever it is. So who we gonna go first? Gonna get they shit off. Chris, tell us what you got them ranting on today.
My last rant was hygiene related, and this one is gonna be hygiene related again because I'm tired that we in 2024. My last rant, it was being stank in the cold, be musty in the cold, like you know what I mean. But this is because I've seen this week countless times, bro. If you're a grown adult, if you are capable, if you are able, if you go and use the restroom, please wash your goddamn hands after you use the restroom. Please. Don't walk off looking stupid like nothing happened, like you didn't just use the bathroom and the nigga didn't know you didn't use the bathroom. Like, nigga, I just saw you walk out the stall, cuz. I heard you flush the toilet, my nigga. Wash your stank, funk ass hands, bro. You disgusting. I remember slap you in the goddamn mouth for being like disrespectful right now.
I remember I got in an argument with a nigga in college. I worked at this Applebee's who came out the bathroom from pissing and I washed his hands. Mind you, we worked in the kitchen. That's first problem. Second, I said, nigga, why you ain't wash your hands, nasty nigga? You just went there and took a piss. Oh, I don't have to touch my dick to take a piss. My dick's so big. You got a little dick if you got to hold your dick. He tried to argue me that my dick was small because I touched my dick to aim my fucking penis to piss. Dirty dick bastard. Like, I'm just sick of it.
Bro, like, come on, man.
Nah, bro. You would have think COVID would have taught folks to wash their hands, dog.
You would think
COVID showed you how many niggas. COVID showed you how many niggas wasn't washing their hands. That's why it wasn't
niggas didn't even know how to wash their hands properly, bro.
Bro, look,
Chris, you having a time, bro. You like really having a time for real shit, man.
This nigga on a run here the last few weeks, bro. This nigga's definitely on a run.
Since 2024, bro. If I don't gotta lay out the rules and regulations for this year, look, wash your hands. Look, if you want to be safe, wash your hands before and after. But make sure after, please.
Please. You got him begging on the Lord's network.
Like, come on, bro.
Absolutely.
Wash your hands, cuz. It's simple.
On Algorit's getting it. You got Chris begging y'all.
Begging. Like Al Green, nigga.
Come on,
begging
man.
like Keith Sweat, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Look, 25 seconds, man. Scrub rubber dub, bro. Little soap water, little Germ-X after. Bingo.
Clean the fingernails, nigga. Get underneath the fingernails too, you nasty bastards.
Come on. You dirty son of bitches.
He ain't wrong, man. He ain't wrong. He's absolutely right.
He's not.
Absolutely. Who next?
You know what? I'm gonna jump in on this one, man, because I'm going somewhere with this here. Now, if you talk to my brother or anybody who knows me, I know Debo was mentioning about Diva. I can have some bourgeois moments myself. My brother can speak to that, and he can speak to this. Him and I went to the movies a few weeks ago, man, and I remember telling him like they had a separate line. I paid this extra thing for the movies, so everybody's in this one line. I was like, no, bro, we don't go in the line with the peasants. We go in this gold line over here. We skipping the line. We don't do that shit over here.
He said
right?
it
that's the it's a flex. That's the elitist thing that I felt. One of the women in the other line was like, I guess we don't matter. And I remember telling Ezra, you don't. You don't. And, we just walked right up there. And the reason why I bring that up is because I like some of that elitist shit where if I pay a little bit extra, I get a little bit more. And I want to talk about something that's lacking. And I'm talking to you, Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, I've had you since before it was popular. Since 2015, I didn't pay by month. You got all my money for the year. And whenever I had a problem and I had to chat with somebody at Amazon, they treated me like the motherfucking Pope because I had Prime. Oh, sir, we see you're a Prime customer. Well, what didn't happen is the niggas then infiltrated Amazon Prime. And now my special ain't special no more. And I don't like that shit. I like skipping the line. Now that everybody got fucking Prime, I ain't special no more and I don't like it. Again, I had Amazon Prime since 2015 when you couldn't do monthly. You paid the whole year.
The whole year, $99.
Oh my God.
$99 out my account every year. So I don't have that special treatment no more. I used to get them refunds on the site. Now they'd be like, well, sir, if you could take a picture and send it back. No, nigga, I got Prime. And the agent's like, well, everybody got Prime. Y'all
everybody, bitch.
I'll never forgive y'all asses because now everybody got Prime.
He said he was on the phone with him. Sometimes you gotta call motherfuckers, bro.
Hey, you just
because when I was in the chat and they telling me no, yes, that's time to pick up the phone. Before it was, sir.
Thank you. That's my.
You niggas just clarified that y'all niggas some bougie ass fancy niggas.
Look, I don't give a fuck.
My point.
I don't care.
Just made my point. I don't need no bot that's only programmed to answer the FAQs. My shit unique. I need to talk to somebody.
I guess my point is, it used to be good enough, and now it ain't no more because y'all niggas infiltrated.
To be fair. You knew that shit was going downhill when they offered the EBT package. Respectfully.
Oh, no. You knew it was going downhill when they did Prime Day, nigga. Prime Day is nothing but designed for broke niggas to get shit. That's
that you
all
don't
this.
even
The
need.
minute they started
But
Prime Day is the
They
minute that shit
literally
was trash.
offer an EBT version of Prime.
They do.
I just had to get that off my chest because I noticed the decline in that shit, and I do not like it. I spend the extra, like I said, I spend the extra for Ez and I to skip the line while that motherfucker is packed. We going to sit down because we done. That's what I do. So if you want to call me Booch, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, they used to like harp on what the next day delivery or what it is.
Yes,
you might get that shit.
That shit is barely now to get next day delivery. You have to spend at least $25 to get that shit.
or
That shit
pay the $2.99. You know, but that's okay. I just had to get that off my. I had to get that off my chest. I don't like that shit. But
I had another thought too. I want to add to my little rant. Just a little quick second. It ain't gonna take up y'all time. 2024 again. Hear me out. Winter time. Make sure y'all got some chapstick, bro. Please.
I thought you was about to say lotion, but that too.
Lotion, chapstick. That please. If you got a little,
as you can see, I'm asking right now, nigga.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Just do the
Chris is
song.
on them about basic life skills. He's talking about basic life skills. Wash your ass. Wash your hands.
How to live out here. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, like this is 2024. I shouldn't have to be expressing this and emphasizing this the way that I am, bro. Yep. But here we are, nonetheless. Again, this is 2024. We're in the winter. You don't want to be talking in front of nobody's face, licking your lips. You got the white burnt ring lips around your lips, dog. Come on, player. Keep it classy, man. Chapstick.
Like sandpaper out here.
You know what I'm saying? That shit burn. I know it burned. Look, we was kids before. We was kids. We know what that feels.
At least get some Vaseline, some Aquaphor, something.
Something, bro. Something. Moisturize yourself, man.
If you put on some chapstick and you have this sensation like they never felt it before, that means you need to keep putting the shit in.
Man.
That shit burning, that's kind of a problem, nigga. I don't know.
I'm just saying, man. Look, if I can't tell you one thing, I'll tell you. If you ain't clean, you can't get in between.
Ooh, this is true. This is true. These are facts.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I think you just need to start a segment for Chris's life hacks. Like that's just what it is, and it's just basic, knowledge,
basic life skills,
or Unc's advice. I'm putting you up on game. I don't know.
Chris,
I'm here for it.
Chris' shit pretty to the point. He's like just basic life skills.
Just put the lotion on.
Before, like I said, it's knowledge that can't be taught in college, man. It's life skills, bro.
I feel you, bro.
Debo, if you don't mind, I'll go next. I got two things I want to talk about. First thing is people like Chris that remind me at least once a week how mid the food in Atlanta is.
Ooh.
And
this nigga just talking like I ain't from Atlanta, nigga. I ain't got an Atlanta hat on right now, nigga.
I'm sorry, but the food here is so mid. I've gone through all the rotation of all my places. I'm getting sick of all my options. Like we got no variety here, and if you want to try a new place, God forbid, be prepared for whatever's about to happen.
Hey, y'all don't even have plate lunches.
So this is my question:
there, huh?
Are y'all talking about black-owned restaurants or white-owned restaurants too?
I'm just talking about the options in general. Like, and again, to me, like I just I grew up in Louisiana. You go to the Asian joint fire. You go to the black people joint fire. You go to the white folk joint, that shit great.
Speaking of Asian, the food that I posted on my IG the other day, that was some Asian people who cooked it. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, Chris
Asian
posted
people.
a godly soul food plate the other day. Now I'm blown away because that was some Asian people. But either way,
Asian people.
The food's mid, bro. Like me and Kim, my wife, we was talking, and this is like, oh, let's go here, and it's like, damn, we just ate there last week. Like, fuck that place. Oh, let's go here. Fuck, man, I don't want to go back there again. Like,
are y'all going to places in the city? Are y'all going places around where you live? Are y'all driving to get the food? Because I'm gonna tell you, when I was living in Atlanta, we drove to get the food. Like one of my favorite Asian spots was the H Mart out there off of Peachtree Industrial, nigga. H Mart, which is an Asian grocery store, they got the little food court where they cook fresh food. Nigga, the best, most freshest Chinese food you ever gonna get, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, Atlanta too big to not if I want to go get some good ass soul food, I know I gotta go to probably DeKalb or somewhere down below I-20.
Yeah,
that's 30 minutes, bro. There and back.
Making an adventure, baby. This is what we call with my son. Listen, right now, I give you a perfect example. I live in Charlotte, and I think that this is the case for every major city. Right now, when we want really, really good pizza, because my girl from New York, so she's used to good pizza, we have to drive 40 minutes to go get this pizza. And what do? This is what we do. We get in the car, we stop at McDonald's, so he get his little McDonald's, and we drive up there. And he be in the back chilling. We get there, we call it in. When we get there, it's ready. We get it, and then we get plates. And we eat in the car. We go park somewhere and look at people and talk shit, and we eat in the car.
And that's exactly what I'm referring to. It's either like we Louisiana, you got pockets everywhere, bro. Like if you really want to go treat yourself, you go drive to town. But damn, like
niggas be cooking out their house.
You know, every other block you got a joint. Lunch special of the day, meat and two sides. Yeah. Like, damn. Anyways, my second random, and this is gonna be more of a rant. Valley Sports, this fucking good for y'all. I'm so glad Amazon is getting y'all asses out of bankruptcy because y'all was wilding with them prices, bro. Wilding with them prices. You mean to tell me if I went got a Valley Sports subscription, I can only look at 2 teams that I live nearby? Now Amazon bought y'all asses or is gonna be part of the ownership group, and now I'm gonna be able to watch everything on Prime?
Absolutely.
Oh, good for
listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm so pissed. I hate Valley, and I don't pay for their subscription. I just watch when I can. I hate them motherfuckers.
I'd be damned if I go buy cable just to watch some. Like, don't get me wrong, I like going to Braves games, watching the Braves. I'd be damned if I'm paying $20-some a month and I can only watch fucking Braves and the Hawks.
Yeah, man.
People talk shit about Amazon. They got their foot and everything. This is where they need to have their foot on, bro. When I saw that news today, this is what Amazon need to be doing, boy. They doing the Lord's work with this one, bro. So now I'm gonna be able to watch any of them shits in them Valley markets and not have to pay y'all asses for it. I hope y'all learned a lesson. I hope y'all get y'all shit together. But that's why y'all was going bankrupt, because y'all was offering a subscription service for $20-some a month. And I can only watch the teams in my market.
Trying to be greedy.
By the way, you welcome Easy, because it was on the backs of customers like me who paid for Prime up front all year, who helped pay for this shit to get to balance. You're welcome, motherfucker.
Well, I'm a Prime member as well.
Have you been one since 2015? Have you been one since 2015?
I was in college.
At least 2017.
I was in college in 2015. I couldn't afford a Prime membership.
I think 2018 is when I hopped on board. Once they did the monthly, I couldn't do the Prime. I'm not giving you $100 up front. I'm gonna do the monthly. You gonna tax me monthly? Yeah.
Devo,
well, I got 2 quick ones because I know we running short on time. Okay.
Yeah, we good.
The first one is more of a rant, and the second one is no. I'm gonna start with this one. I'm not gonna rant. I'm gonna give a nigga a shout out. Shout out to D-Rose. Now, famously, I have said that nigga's knees was comprised of duct tape, rubber bands, and glue. And these are still facts. Okay.
D-Rose probably would be tolerated, Debo.
Wait, but these are facts. This nigga knees are done and kaput. Y'all know this.
That's Uncle Chris's guy. That's Chris's guy.
I get it. I'm about to give him props. Because D-Rose, for the 3rd straight year, somehow convinced his baby mama, because we just left out of the Christmas holiday, he every year gets his baby mama and his new wife. Both are bad as fuck. And these niggas come together for Christmas and they all dress up, all the kids, in the same outfit, and stay in the same house and have Christmas together. You know he fucking both of them bitches. Bro, there's some certified bad assholes, bro. Both of them. The baby mama and the fucking new wife. Bad as shit.
Too. Is it one black and one white?
Yeah, one black, one white. That nigga got the straight up French vanilla swirl, baby. He got that chocolate vanilla swirl going on every Christmas. And that nigga, you know he getting his Christmas present early, you feel me? I know he is. Shout out to you, because nobody has cracked that nut yet but you, brother. And you got them hoes living in fucking harmony, nigga. Shout out to you. You are part of the great men of America club, nigga, because you done something revolutionary. Goddamn. Just goddamn. How you do it? With them knees the way they are. How do you do it?
That man, I know what you're doing. On and off the court.
I know what you're doing, and that's how you did it. So shout out to you, brother. Anyway.
Them knees made of Charmin toilet paper, but damn it.
It's crazy. He putting them bitches to work somehow. Second thing, which is a traditional rant. In 2024, niggas and bitches If your podcast is only comprised of about finding a nigga or finding a bitch or what love is and what, just give up. You hoes and you niggas don't deserve nobody. I'm sick of it. Y'all niggas got the same talking points. Y'all niggas got the same motherfucking problems. Y'all had the same issues. You ain't got a man. I can't find a man. This bitch, I need somebody to bring something to the table, and I'm not paying her bills. Nobody gives a fuck.
My question is, to that point, Debo, how you have such relationship advice when you've been single for 15, 20 years now?
It's crazy to me that the most singlest motherfuckers is the ones talking on this shit. Is the ones that's giving advice on what a bitch need to do to get a man, what a nigga need. Why are you listening to the same sex about what to do to get a man? Or what to do to get a woman? Why are you complaining because a woman wants to be taken care of? This is what they want. If you don't want to take care of them, then don't. But I don't want to hear about it.
And then on those same ones, they be talking about, oh, well, if you ain't got no type of enhancement surgery done on you, you ain't fine. Like, what are you talking about?
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And listen, I'm all for looking at a bitch with a fat BBL, but damn it, every bitch look the same now. Can we get a different shape BBL? Can you get a different shape ass? Can you get a little flat one, but it's plump? Get something different. Don't go to the BBL office and say, I want the same one that 18 other bitches got. No, give me a new set, something that's gonna entice a nigga. I'm sick of this shit. I'm just sick of the podcast game because you niggas that's all 27, 26, y'all motherfuckers ruining it for old niggas. I'm sick of every other TikTok I scroll by. You talking about, well, if you need to get a nigga, you need to do this. And these bitches, well, this nigga didn't pay no bills, so fuck that nigga. If you ain't making 150,000, bitch, you won't make motherfucking 30. You a waitress. We know it. We know it. What are we talking about? What pussy ain't worth $150,000. If it was the case, more niggas would be paying $150,000 for child support a month because it ain't worth it. Your coochie ain't that valuable because crackheads give it out for 30.
Robert said he liked a word because he said Paula Patton was worth a whole album, nigga. A whole album, she was worth it.
And I said that bitch's pussy was overrated, and it still is. Y'all niggas overvaluing the price of pussy, they overvaluing the price of dick, and then you want to get on Al Gore's internet and bitch about it. Shut the fuck up. Beat your meat like a man and shut up. I'm tired of flipping through the fucking TikTok and the Instagrams, seeing a podcast on camera, and y'all talking about this shit, and it don't matter because nobody cares. We're gonna do what we want to do. The niggas who you talking to, they already fucking somebody. They got somebody. We just laughing at y'all. So shut the fuck up. Please. In the brand.
And this segment is what it is for shit like that. It's random, and that's what the segment is.
Water.
Random.
You are now listening to the radio show ATL.
Why is Rakim top 15? Who the hell's vouching for that dude? Did I miss something?
Who the fuck is Rakim? You mean Rakim? Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
No, Ezra called him right the first time. His nigga name is Rakim. Because he is too high. He need to be sent down below.
Yeah. Hey, Kendrick Lamar at 2 is
it's some bullshit.
You're listening to the radio show ATL on YouTube and all other podcast providers.
All right. I hate it when we come to the end of the show, man, because this is always a great time hanging out, man. You know what? We was talking about this earlier about introducing and recapping. We're not even going to recap. You know where to find On The Go. If you don't, check the podcast description. Same thing with My Black Friend. Both streaming. All right. My Black Friend is audio only. On The Go is YouTube and podcast. We will have that in the description. As far as the radio show ATL goes, if you want to be a guest on the radio show ATL, just send us an email, the radio show inbox at gmail.com, or you can send us a text 678-800-1677. We look forward to hearing from you. Man, 2024, we still at it, and we still out here charting. We in that top 200. Just got to throw that out there, man. But got to tell the folks here, man, Debo, appreciate you, brother, stopping through. Chris, appreciate you. Ez, you know what this is, man. So, you know what, Devo? Steal my catchphrase, man. Send us home, man.
Make sure to like and subscribe because every like and subscribe is another like and subscribe. So like and subscribe. Oh damn! Now you done got me on the fucking. I'm a little scared. I was about to start doing my nickname bit. I forgot whose show I'm on real quick.
That's okay. What you about to say? We are MBF and we are glorious. Well, we ain't quite.
I was gonna say we are MBF and we are glorious. I was gonna fuck up, niggas. That is not this show.
That is all right. You know, we always down the plug real fast. You know, but definitely, you know, appreciate y'all. So please just remember. Oh, one last thing. I don't know if you gonna see this or not, but Danny Richardson. What did we tell you? Nigga? What did we tell you?
Yo, call him out. I'm listening. He said that. Listen, the NFC East became the NFC least overnight.
The NFC South, even though we hate Tampa Bay, them niggas still alive right now.
It's the NFC least, and that's all I'm gonna say.
This is for a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
Can I do it one time?
Debo's co-host.
Please.
Yeah.
Can I do it? Here we go.
Hey,
Dak Prescott. Okay. Anyway, I got it. Please remember and never forget, you're not listening to a radio show or some radio show. You listening to the radio show ATL. Hey, because I feel that.
Thank y'all for listening and watching. We will catch y'all next time.
And we are glorious. It ain't NBF, but we glorious.
We are.
Just letting y'all know, if you ain't clean, you can't get in between.
Also, fuck you, Paula Patton. That shit is your ass.
Damn.
This is ass.